Hi guys and welcome back to Let's Play Shovel Knight. Now, I said we were going to go to the forest phasing next time, or well, now this time, but I've decided against it. See, I did some thinking of like, what should my path be? And you'll see why after we go through the Explodatorium, the lair of the Plague Knight. This level is a little difficult. This boss is a little difficult, actually. This was where I think the difficulty for me kind of peaked, where it felt like I wasn't equipped enough to easily take on the enemies. Like later on, once you get a lot of equipment, you just destroy everything. But you will see why I've decided to hold off on getting more gold for now, because we have this level. So one gimmick here is that anything you walk over, these platforms rather, explode a few seconds later, or rather a pillar of fire comes up. Those green rats are actually super radioactive uranium rats. I'm not sure what the official title is, but that is what I'm going to be calling them. And they're very annoying. Basically, if you approach them, they may jump. And if they do, if you get hit by them, you get damaged. But if you hit them, they explode because they are radioactive or something. The explosion will hurt you and it'll also destroy blocks. This is annoying later on when you want to go somewhere and, well, there's blocks that you don't want to blow up. Like, for instance, these blocks that I am purposely blowing up myself. These, basically, any sort of stuff in this level that affects, like, that goes near the ground will explode and break any stuff on the ground, such as bricks or enemies. But let's totally miss with our fishing rod here. As we get a fish! Yeah! I used that accidentally. You sort of fall into occasionally this whole thing of just forgetting which button does which. And it's terrible, but that's just how sort of the game rolls. So I remember this mouse here gave me lots of trouble. Here we go. So I want to go down there and get those, especially because I wasted some magic. I'll grab that too, why not? Very Mario-esque platforms. Now, you can't jump up there, but there will be places later on where the whole Mario thing actually does work. And also, I am able to platform good, which would be nice, especially considering we were right at a checkpoint. So that was fun. Again, this is where the difficulty gets a little more difficult. I still don't think that this is a hard NES game. I think that this game is under the guise of being one of those super tough retro games, but it's actually not that bad once you know the ins and outs. It can get bad later on in New Game Plus mode, where it's like you really can't make any mistakes. Then it really does turn into Dark Souls, which, hey, if you like, whatever. But I have not played Dark Souls. I've been told by 1.5 million people to play Dark Souls, but I'm not a fan of super tough games. I like games that I can just, chill out with. This game I can actually chill out with. It's that forgiving at times. As you can see, I'm just getting destroyed by everything. But because we're at like a good point, it's fine. Note that my commentary for this will not be as good as normal because, it's like when you're playing, I feel like when I'm playing a game that I know, I have so much more to say, and that just causes me to ramble. Which isn't good. Rambling is not good in a Let's Play. I hope I didn't screw this up. Nope, I can still go up here. Cool beans. I think exploding the rat is the only way to get up there. This is annoying, but hey, we did it. That's cool. Now that does not scroll up. It looks like it scrolls up. It looks like this is a very tall vertical chamber, but in actuality it's not. And do we get music? We do. Music is nice. Like, this game's soundtrack is amazing, and not only that, Jake Kaufman released it and the remix album for free, which is absolutely unheard of, except not. Both him and Grant Kirkhope do that for most of their music, which is really cool. I think if everyone's going to pirate it anyways, why not? And I think he said that 75% of people actually did pay in some way, like, even if it's just a bit. He says, like, that's so much better than just, not letting them have the option to get it for free. I think it's because he's such a good artist that people are willing to pay for his work. And I think that's the mark of a good artist. Like, I'd totally be willing to pay if I had any extra money. But, you know, he gets the world. These guys are annoying. I don't know what they're called. I'm going to call them Carbuncles, because that's what they remind me of from Final Fantasy. Except they're white and not green. And they don't have crystals. And in fact, they really don't even look like Carbuncle. I think Chimera might be the right word. Whatever they are annoying. They appear in a few stages, even though, like, this stage makes the most sense with the, you know, experimental atmosphere, if you will. Ah, this gimmick, it's not so bad. Also, those spikes are not insta-kill. I did not know that, and that is good to know. These guys are annoying. Ah, ha ha ha. And you can skip all this. Now, if I recall, in my first... Nope, not here. In my first playthrough, there was a place that I didn't go to get this level's item, and I'm pretty sure this is it. I missed this level's item on my first playthrough, which sucks, but this level's item sucks, so it's all kind of good. We got new 2-hit blocks, that's new for this. And do we have enough for it? I don't know, I hope so. Yes, you've got the deals. We do not have enough for it, but I'm pretty sure if we grab one of these, we will. Nope. We will. We do. Alright, you have all the deals. Yes. We get the alchemy coin. Toss a coin for a chance at riches. If you're lucky, you can win big. This is a strange and, in my idea, kind of useless item. Basically, you have a coin, and it bounces between enemies. Now, I'm not sure what causes it to, like, go backwards, what it does. Was that extra money because we killed a bunch of enemies with it? I'm not sure. Regardless, it is easily my least used item, to the point where I really didn't care that I missed it in my first playthrough. Mind you, if you miss any items, you can go to Chester in the village and just buy them from him, which is really cool. And I think a great example of not completely, you know, making the player suffer. You do have to pay a bit more. I think it's only 500 more, but still, 500 is, well, 500 gold. Mind you, it's like I'm going to get 100 right here. So, not the biggest deal, but still. Oh boy. We're good, though. So I want to get this guy actually to jump up here so I can grab this, and oh, bird. Interesting idea for a level. Might be one of my least favorite levels. Not in terms of difficulty, but just in terms of... Oh, this part's annoying, though. See, we can't... Oh, we're good. We can't get over there, right? Well, I guess we can, but it's really difficult because all these blocks can explode by hitting them, including when an enemy hits them, which is not fun. So basically, you might get stuck and have to actually wait, and 1 sec. Haha. This was where I wasn't able to get up to in my first playthrough. The first place that I thought that was where the item was, but I guess this was where it was. Wait, I did that wrong. The first place I didn't actually find, that place was where I thought the original item was. So this is actually the mini-boss for the stage. It's a scientist dude who drinks a potion and then hulks out into a giant Yeti-like monster. Is this a thing about the Yeti, which is a t-shirt website? I don't know, but considering they retweeted it, might just be. He's not hard. You just have to poke him a few times. Avoiding his salvage, his salvo of potions is kind of hard at times. He takes a number of hits, but if you're vigilant, should be fine. I say as I only have half life left, but hopefully that's a turkey. That is an apple, which actually heals more than I thought. I thought it was only going to heal half a heart. So these ones go automatically. Very Mega Man. I mean, a lot of this is Mega Man. Heck, just seeing like 2 squares and a ladder reminds me of Mega Man, which is cool. Everyone loves Mega Man, except for the people who haven't played it. Actually, there are cheat codes for this game that you can put in at the name select screen, and I'm pretty sure one of them gives you Mega Man's colors. Like, mind you, it does nothing in the game. Like, you don't actually unlock anything. It's just a cheat code that lets you look like a Mega Man. There's also one that makes you look like Vile, and one that completely glitches the game in a classic glitchy style. Now, considering how this game was, like, programmed, I don't... People are saying that that's an unintentional one. Okay, this is jerky. I could never get the timing down for this. This is where your phase lock it is, like, your best friend. Because you're good. Also, secret! Again, phase lock it. It's all you need. Now, it only lasts, I'd say, a couple seconds. Not even a couple seconds. I'd say it lasts a second and a half almost. And for the cost of it, you're not losing that much. So, it's really good. This, on the other hand, isn't. This room I've fallen through many times just because I'm a Speedy Gonzales, which isn't good in this game. It's a very patience-rewarding game, which is something I know I don't have. I'm not a patient gamer. But, it's all good. Except in Metal Gear. I am way too much of a patience gamer in Metal Gear. I wait for everything. And now we got Shadow Clones, or rather, Slime Clones, because I guess he was experimenting with cloning me. What, did he take a hair off of my armor and try and clone me, but they sort of failed, hence why they're green and slimy? I don't know. There might be some deep, elaborate backstory. All I know is that they are kind of annoying. Not massively annoying, just kind of. Because a lot of enemies know exactly how to, like, counter you with your movements. Like, if you see there, when I jumped, it jumped. It knows. They know. Oh, this is annoying. Because the roof up there, you sort of need to get through to get an item, if I recall. Or not. Wait, can you get up there, I wonder? Because I saw a thing up there. Oh, you might be able to get it up here? I don't know. I never tried. It looks like you can actually get up there. Nope, that's cool. These guys are a little more than annoying, but it's alright. I think we're actually at the boss. But first off, let us fish. Because that is what we're here for. We're obviously Fish Knight. Oh, just wait. We'll get to him. Money! We're good. Sweet. Phase Locket will be your friend here. This is the one that I, kind of... I didn't grab my health. Thank God I can go backwards. I kind of miss, you know... Well, I don't miss, actually. You know, in old games, you can't go backwards. It's nice that in this game they let you. Now, this reminds me of Mega Man, where you kind of just fall into a boss room. And we have the Plague Knight. Hey, leave me alone! Show yourself, Plague Knight. Your trickery will not stop me. Trickery? Heh! The fruits of my research are no mere trick. Broom! Or boom. There's no R there. Now let's have a lesson, shall we? I promise. It will be enlightening. That pun doesn't even make sense based off of how you play. This guy's annoying. He basically can turn the stage into different hazards by timing it and stuff. And actually, I'm doing surprisingly well against him. I have not needed to phase lock it yet. But he will throw these bombs, and if these bombs hit these big potions, they will explode in a giant fire... I guess in lightning, because it lightens up the arena. Phase lock it is, again, your friend here. If things get too crazy, just phase on out of there. It's pretty difficult at times. I should have just fell there. Remember, though, that if he's getting hit, he can't... His mercy invincibility will make it so that he doesn't damage you, which is quite nice. Now, he doesn't have that much health left. I don't think we're gonna have to use a I-core here, which is nice. 2 more hits. Just grab this, because we have stuff to spare. We have phases to spare. Let's go. Come on. 1 more hit, and there we go. You can't be killed by any roaming fireballs, which is nice in the cutscene. There is one problem similar to that, though, later on that hasn't been patched out yet, but we'll get to that. So we have beaten the Plague Knight, which is, I said it was kind of an annoying fight, but surprisingly that didn't give me much trouble. I think it's because a lot of these bosses, just fighting them without knowledge of them, give you enough challenge. But once you have, like, enough challenge based off of where you are in the game, to be well-balanced, but any more... Like, once you know how they play, then they do become rather easy. So there's another roaming boss who we will probably fight next time, but first up this time, we are heading to the Forest of Phasing, to get money, because money's good. So we talk to this dude here. Yikes! Spikes! If only I could phase away to safety, I could cross and get so much treasure. Well, thank goodness for us, right? Well, not really, because we're stealing all yo gold. The problem with this is, this level you might actually have to do a few times. I know I actually had a bit of trouble. Out of all of the bonus room levels, this one gave me the most trouble, if only because you'd be surprised what things... Oh my god, that was so close. So remember, you can phase in midair at any time. Your phases cancel out if you're attacking. You can phase through an attack. If you're still phased, you can phase again. It's really lenient. And there's enough power drop things in this level that you can actually just spam the phase and you are fine. Again, this is my favorite weapon thingy in this game, just because you could just destroy everything. Like, well, not... It's funny, though, because I say destroy everything, but it's not so much destroying as just using the system how it's meant to be used. And I was hoping he wouldn't hit me there, because that would be cool. But hey, that's cool. And I think this is it. We grab a little bit of treasure at the end. By a little bit, I mean a lot, which is cool. And now, we can head over, as long as the boss doesn't block our way. Darn it! Welp, I guess we're fighting a bonus boss today. I forget this dude's name. He's Raise? North from Pridemore, west at the Fork. Oh, bother, I must have passed it already. Well met, traveler! Oi! Maybe you can help me. I think I got lost. I was trying to... Wait a second. You're the knight with the shovel. Indeed, I am the knight with a shovel who has been menacing the village. I assure you, I have done no such... You're gonna use that shovel to bury innocent people? Your reign of terror ends here. So this guy's actually a Kickstarter boss. Someone paid enough money to be a director for a day and put themselves in the game. Which is, I think... I heard a lot of people saying that this is so terrible. Oh my god, there's so many self-insert Mary Sues in this game. And I'm like, no, this guy's pretty cool, actually. He's a well-balanced boss with an interesting fighting style where you actually want to try to hit him to knock him away from his boomerang so that he doesn't attack more. It's a really interesting way of making it so you can do stuff. Also, he has fireballs, which are annoying because they act like Ouroboros from the Marvel vs. Capcom series. Achi and also Strider. That game is very hard, especially on the PlayStation, like PlayStation 3, the new one. Okay. Of course, spamming the phase locket is totally fair and legal, and he will go down fairly easily. And you get some money. That's really all you get. If you beat all the Kickstarter bosses, you do get an achievement, or rather a feat, and some money, which is nice. Do your worst, villain. Strike me down. I'm no villain. We're fighting a common enemy. We are? Why didn't you say so? Wow, I feel like a fool now. Think nothing of it, friend. Knights are strongest when they work together. Yeah, Knight's Code, first vow. Always help a person in need. Knock him down, Shovel Knight. I don't think they will be, but I really hope they're playable in multiplayer mode. I mean, I'm predicting ahead. That mode's still kind of far off, but I really hope. And now we can finally head out to the armor outpost, which is, well, kind of exactly what it seems. It is an outpost where you can get upgrades for your armor, including one of my favorites. So, first off, this is a shovelsmith where you can unlock new abilities. They're a little expensive right now, but the one that we really want to get is we want to get an armor upgrade, and that is this one, the Dynamo Mail. Basically, each armor upgrade, like, one's not better than the rest. They're all balanced, if you will. So Final Guard drops half as much gold when you fall in battle, which is good, but it doesn't do anything for the actual gameplay. Conjurer's Coat, you get more magic, but you kind of lose more damage. Dynamo Mail, this is my favorite. When you perform 2 shovel drops on an enemy. So like when you fall on an enemy with your shovel downwards, do 2 of them, and then you can charge for a powerful attack. Kind of hard to explain, but you'll see when we actually do it. There's the Mail of Momentum, which is heavily plated, keeps your footing when struck by enemies, but stopping is a problem. Basically Luigi mode, and also getting rid of the, like when you get hit by an enemy, like you don't move as much backwards. And finally, the Ornate Plate. Flashy, acrobatic, and useless. Exactly what it says on the tin. It's flashy, it lights up dark caves, it's acrobatic, you can do flips, and useless in that it doesn't do anything else. But we are going to get the Dynamo Mail because it is my favorite. Part of me was thinking as I was explaining this, I'm like, should I show off another mail that I didn't use in my playthrough? But I've decided to rather just stick with my guns, get the Dynamo Mail, which makes you gray and silver and look really cool actually, and I love it. So, we also have the ability to unlock some abilities. We have Charge Handle, which lets you get a charged slash attack. But we don't have enough for that. We have the Trench Blade, which lets you dig up entire piles of money in one movement. So you just press it and all of it's yours, and it's really nice actually. The Drop Spark it's sort of like the sword beams in Zelda, but I never actually found use for it because you're never at full health. So instead, we will take this money and head downwards. Actually, we will go back upwards. I lied. I'm very sorry. There's more people here. You can talk to them. They have stuff to say, but we're not here to talk to them. We're here to number 1, come over here and grab this. And number 2, we're going to run this way and head into the hat shop. It is a shop for hats. And this guy right here, he's Mr. Hat. Ah, hats, my greatest passion. No, he's more of a, let me think here. He's more of a, I think of like a old-timey gentleman that I actually can't do the voice of. Ah, hats, my greatest passion. That's the exact same voice. Nothing I enjoy more than the crisp snap of a well-tailored brim. So that's Mr. Hat. He owns the hat shop. So these people are like, oh, with my vast riches, I could buy this whole store, but I forgot my wallet. Oh, upstanding knight, you could part with a paltry 1,000 gold, no? Yes, sure, why not? Wow, thanks! I can't believe that worked. Oh, what a jerk. I bet you this guy's not. He has blue hair. He looks like Ryu from Breath of Fire 4, the game that I totally forgot I was Let's Playing. Not really. I'll get back to it one day. I only buy the best, and for my latest purchase, unfortunately, I'm only 1,000 gold short. Oh, hey, you can have it. Excelsior! Now I have my purchase, I shall take my leave. See, he at least did what he told. Now we have Dolly. Oh, what a charming brooch. If only I had the means to afford it. All I need... I'm starting to detect a trend here. So you pay for her. Hooray, this is just what I needed. Thank you, hero. And not even a kiss. Mind you, Shovel Knight, or Shield Knight might not like that. Arrgh, my precious hats. No, that is... it was old-timey gentleman. Arrgh, my precious hat. That... Oh my god. I can't keep a voice. That's a lovely helmet. So lovely, so lovely. I must inquire, sir, about your curious collection. Travel the land far and wide, I do. Searching. Yep, that's a word. Searching, learning, teaching, collecting. All shapes, all sizes. Hats! Each one I wear grants me a new power, and your hat looks powerful indeed. Intriguing, but I am rather attached to my helmet. Yes, about that. This dude is interesting. He is also another Kickstarter boss, and the only one that isn't a roaming encounter. He sort of works like Mega Man, if you will, where each hat grants him a different power. It's exactly what it says on the tin. Thankfully, though, we have our Phase Locket, and I actually haven't seen this hat, because he is not that difficult. Alright, as you can see, we are now charged up. When you see we bounce on someone twice, we glow blue, and then our next hit will do tremendous damage. Now, we are actually getting our butts kind of handed to us, or not, we won. Haha. You lose track of their HP, you really do. And you get 5,000 back, so it's like a 2,000 profit, right? Just you wait. Enough! I know not what came over me. My hunger for hats took control. Oh, beautiful hat. It's a helmet. Righto, I knew that. Wear it in good health. For now. Well, off I go then. But that is not the end. That is not the end of this triumphant story. As you can see, he's up there and he's chilling out. Also, this dude's a frog. Just pointed that out. So, you think, hey, 2,000 profit. That's pretty good, right? Well, just you wait, sir. Because when we had to talk to him again, he's like, oh, bother, you found me. I'm so embarrassed. I promise I'll pester you no longer. Here's some gold for all that trouble. We want more, though. We're just not gonna let him take it. In fact, we're gonna head up here. And actually, we might not be able to get to him. Oh, no, here he is. You! You can't be serious. How did you find me again? You're following me everywhere. Okay. I won't come back. Just take some of my gold and leave me to my hats. Foolish. Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. Foolish Mr. Hat. Where did he go now? I actually have no idea. I only just learned about this, so... Where did he go? Actually, I don't think we might be able to get to him. I think we have to... Because there's a way up here. If you go up there, there's actually a warp zone. But we can't go to the warp zone yet. I guess we can't. But that's okay. We'll get our extra 1,000 later. Think of it as insurance. Yeah. But now we have enough for some abilities, including... Let's get the charge handle. This one I do find a bit of use out of, especially with the invincibility brooch. And we're also going to get Trench Blade, because Trench Blade makes getting more money even easier, which is awesome. So, I guess with that, now, and as you can see, we have a charge. You can jump with it. I think you can start charging in midair. Yep, it makes you slow, but hey, whatever. It actually makes bosses kind of nice, because you can time it. You can do everything properly. But with that, there is another Kickstarter boss, one that a lot of people love. In fact, you probably already know. If you know who that is, you're like, oh my god, is that him? And yes, that is him. The thunder is coming next time on Shovel Knight. I will see you guys next time. Thank you all for watching, and ciao.